welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Bobby Miller. What's the word on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the left fielder, Dominic Fletcher. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it, hauls it in, and there's one away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
That misses. 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Eloy Jimenez now. The pitch. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Andrew Vaughn now. The count 2-1. And it's fouled away.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. That leaves him without a throw, and that loads the bases.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Take notes on that swing, kids. That was a really nice breaking ball on the low outside corner, and he did all you can do with that pitch. He dropped the barrel down to it, stayed inside it with his hands, and just slapped it hard the opposite way.
The 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. 1 runs in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
The next pitch misses. 2-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. Grand slam. That's got to feel good. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Here's the rookie right fielder, number 22. 3-2 on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that's ball 4.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's Kevin Pillar. Zips it to first. That's it out. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig it. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Ricky Vanasco.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Kicks and deals. Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So the batting order turns over. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. Popped out to left his first time. Next offering is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Sends it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and on the mound today, Garrett Crochet. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
And it's caught for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Saying they got their work cut out for them, down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants guys to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
And it's even up.
Oh, that's out.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times
battling here as he fouls it away.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now the lefty in the air, center field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And out of here. A 2-run shot, and they inch closer. It's 7-2.
like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Max Muncy. And there's a ball. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Got him. That's out number 3. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the second inning, set to go. Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
Nicky
and the pitch.
Lopez.
And that one wrapped foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a pop-up. Rojas under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Eloy Jimenez. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Jimenez.
High fly ball, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Reached on an infield single his first time. Next offering is in for a strike. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
2-2 on the way. And that one is inside. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Ricky Holiday.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, boo.
Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That's in there. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Vaughn, the runner at first with 2 gone. And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. White Sox 7 and the Dodgers 2. And welcome back. Here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The 2-2 on the way. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's Jason Hayward. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And now Jose Ramos.
Outside.
Next
that's
pitch
the
is
ball.
outside. And
Three
another
balls,
ball.
1 strike.
Two on, one out. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Fletcher going back some more, and that one is going to go. A 3-run homer, and they get a few back. It's 7-5.
He wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. One down, base is empty. That one misses. Full count now. Out to short. Mookie retired, 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Next offering is down low. Ball 3. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now 7-5. Welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Number 22 steps to the plate for the White Sox. The walk and a run scored his first time. The wind of the pitch. And now 2-2. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Ramos under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So up next, Kevin Pillar. Grounded out his first time. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a base hit.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Max Stassi comes up to hit. He's already homered in this one. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Pillar, the lead runner at second. Stassi at first. 2 out of the inning. Check swing, no appeal.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Nicky Lopez up next for the White Sox. And there's ball 4.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Nicky Lopez steps to the plate for the White Sox. And it goes just foul. Bases loaded, 2 down. In the air to left center. Ramos gets there. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. And the White Sox will strand 3. They lead it 7-5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Freddie Freeman bops one out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-6.
This guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. Good eye right there.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Max Muncy at the dish. Struck out looking at his first at bat. The 2-1. Just off the inside edge. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Here comes a pitch. Stays alive. Three-two. Line to left. And Hernandez is out. And there's one away. Now the White Sox manager. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 53.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Next one off the plate inside. 3-1. Miguel Rojas up next. And the righty deals. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. He swings and fouls one off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2-2 down. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Ramos. He had a big 3-run homer at his first trip. Number 22 makes his way towards it, tries to make the play, but it's foul. And a pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. As they take the lead, 2 runs come in.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Here's Mookie now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the air out towards right center. Pilar as he glides to his left. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 8, White Sox 7. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Eloy Jimenez. The 2-1. That's in there.
You know, these White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Struck him out looking. So up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. On a strike, the pitch. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
2-1 now. And there's the strike. The next offering misses. 3-2 now. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
In the air left field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Man at second here with 2 away. And next to hit for the Sox, Paul DeYoung. 1 for 2. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. Paul DeYoung blasts one out. And they jump out front. It's 9-8. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And now, number 22. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 9-8 ball game. And welcome back. Bottom four, here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. 2-1 now. Slapped foul.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
There's a line drive to left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. One up, one down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Flashed his power last time. Blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
Next pitch is popped up. Moose hauls it in for the out. And there's two down. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Next offering is in for a strike. And a ball evens the count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Dodgers down in order. Still down a run. It's a 9-8 ball game. Gus Varland on to pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Dinelson Lamet getting loose out there. Next one misses, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts hauls it in, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 33.
And here's the catcher, Max Stassi. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
2 balls.
Stassi over at first with one away. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it behind his back. Rojas for one. Throw to first, but he beat it. So digging in, Nicky Lopez. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Here's a 1-1. And he takes a strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Varland checks the runner, and he's back in there.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Up the middle. To second, Rojas. And that is that. So a man left for the White Sox. They lead it 9-8. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. The line to kick the pitch. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. 2-2 now. That one missed. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Johnny Brebbia getting ready to go. Leon getting loose as well. Righty to the plate. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
No outs, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And here it comes. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first with no outs here. To short, could be 2. Slings to second. On the ball. 2.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here! So he goes the opposite way with that one, and we're all square. It's 9-9. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the ditch. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ballgame so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
So up next, Miguel Rojas. 3-2 now. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bat?
That's a good question.
Attention, please.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. New pitcher for the White Sox, Johnny Brebbia. Line drive, base hit. Rojas round second on his way to third. Across is the runner from first. It's 10-9. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground, right side. On to first, and that will end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 10 and the White Sox 9. Welcome back, top 6. Here's the White Sox DH, Eloy Jimenez. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Got him swinging.
Now, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Next offering misses. Now 3-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And he deals. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Vaughn, the base runner at first with one out. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Next pitch is outside. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Number 22 in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. 3-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The White Sox leave one. Lead won't change hands. It's still 10-9. Back here at the ballpark, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
The designated hitter.
The pitch.
Shohei.
And a count 1-2.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So, man aboard, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ball popped up, and there's one down.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Will Smith. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
The pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He gets the intentional walk here and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, the way these 2 teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
The 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Dodgers strand a couple as they cling to a 10-9 advantage. Dinelson Lamet gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game, and now the right fielder, number 22. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The tying run at the plate. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here is Kevin Pillar. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering is outside. 2-2 now. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Max Stassi. At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul straight back. Pillar leads off first with 1 away. Lamette over to first. Pillar back easily. Got him. And there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Dominic Fletcher. The 1-1. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 hits with a traditional 7th inning stretch.
White Sox going with a new arm, Dominic Leone.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now 2-1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Tim Hill, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Right-handed reliever. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 11-9. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. Good contact guy, good defender. And a pitch.
Nope, outside.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, the 7th.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Righty delivers. Swings through that one for strike 2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Pilar settles underneath it, squeezes it, and there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Mookie to hit. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away. And he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now the number 2 hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 2 on, 1 out.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next one is off the plate. 3 and 1 now.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 14-9. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the nerd herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boo. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Corey Knebel. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Now it's going to be Freddie Freeman. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they add a run. It's 15-9.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty, 1 away. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Kicks and deals. And he pumps it a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering way off the plate. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was a moonshot. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 16-9.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here comes Max Muncy. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that
1
one.
ball, 2 strikes.
kicks and fires. And there's a ball.
2-2 to count.
That one just misses the outside corner. And that's ball 3. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there.
That ball's foul.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
White Sox going with a new arm, Joe Barlow.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. We look ahead to inning number 8. Dodgers out in front, 16-9. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
Dominic Fletcher.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed.
Ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
On the run, throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next to the White Sox, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Eloy Jimenez. Now a fly ball to right center. Ramos gliding as he moves to his left. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And the inning is over. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
The batter, number 11.
So digging in, Miguel Rojas.
Rojas.
And now 1 and 2.
2 straight.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the pitch. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hayward gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And next for LA, Jose Ramos. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2. First and second here, no outs. Grounder might be 2. Over to DeYoung. And that's 2.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
The 1-2. Got it by him for the K. Welcome back, and here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
This one high in the air to left center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now, Mike Moustakas. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
It can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. Mike Moustakas goes deep, and they cut into the deficit. It's 16-10. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One out, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think were there 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined? My scorecard was ugly for that series. The wind and the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. Like, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on.
The right fielder.
So they're down to their final out. And up next for Chicago, number 22. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Hernandez ranging back, and that one is out of here. A solo shot, and they close the gap. It's 16-11. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran Joe Kelly.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that extends the inning.
The catcher, number 30.
So 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Max Stassi. A strikeout and a walk. And it is 2-1. Pilar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
2-2, Kemp.
And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it.
Well, this was flat out an incredible comeback. I'm almost speechless. These guys showed patience. They grinded out the at-bats and had quality at-bats, did exactly what they needed to climb back in a ball game with this kind of deficit. Excellent job to get the W today.
High-scoring ball game in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.